As I began to work with the people who thought they were abducted, by using this deep method of hypnosis, they don't get into the emotion. I get them on board the craft, and they're crying, they're hysterical, they're scared, and then we get them into that level, it goes away. But the funny thing that began to happen was when I got them into that deep level, the ETs began speaking through the client. And this is not just once, these were hundreds of cases. And I thought, this is fascinating. But the first time it happened, they're describing, and they couldn't describe a lot of things that were going on. I wanted more information. And then I heard this mechanical voice said, "We are scanning, we are scanning." And I said, "Oh, okay, what's going on?" And I could feel a vibration going through my body. And they said, "All right, she's the one we're supposed to tell. What do you want to know?" You don't ask me what I want to know. I want to know everything. But they said, why give the information to just anybody? Give it to someone who will use it. And they knew I was going to write about it. And that's why they said, what do you want to know? We will tell you the answer to anything you want to know. The key is asking the questions. You have to ask the right question. So I found a way after that, every time I did a UFO case, they would come through. Every kind of species you could possibly imagine. It was very exciting. The first time it was the little braves, and they were very mechanical. That was how they sounded. And they explained the little braves are biological created entities. You can call them a robot if you want. They're not mechanical, they are biologically created. And they are created by the larger braves that are on the huge motherships. And you know, if we're going to create a little being to do work for us, we're going to make it look like us. So those are the little beings. But I come to know them quite well, and they're really quite lovable. And I have written a lot about them. But then we began having other ones come through that would be on the motherships. And we had there was one real good case that I had, and I kept going down to Little Rock to have sessions with her at least once a month. And I would do 3 sessions in one day, and I got a lot of work done with her. And this is all in the book, The Custodian. It tells how this all gradually happened. And I know some of you may be looking very skeptical, but believe me, this began to happen. He found a way to contact them and let them answer the question. The person that thinks they had the experience are too frightened to really know what's going on. But they will tell you.